It doesn't get much better than this. I'll tell you that much. I mean, come on, guys. Everyone tell Small Hat Chris. Everybody tell him, bro, to see this picture right here and tell me that he doesn't think Carrot's a baddie. Yo, now this is not my area of expertise. This is the VV Theories area of expertise. But these are gonna be my favorite arts, you know, in terms of like for cards in the entire game. And I'm curious to see what you guys are, if you guys agree. Now, I will say also, before we transition to the video, this is gonna be a slightly horny kind of slideshow, so just keep that in mind. So we got Doflamingo. Doflamingo, if you guys have seen this in person, it's pretty sweet. It's I think the pink really resonates with the blue. It makes it pop out a little bit. So that's why it's worth a lot too, is because a lot of people just think like the quality of this is really good. But just in general, it's just really good. I think the close-up versions of the leaders are all really good. I think I don't know. I think they just give it a lot of like flair and pop. I don't know. I'm not very good at describing things like that. That's, like I said, VV's job, but maybe I should have brought him on here, actually. That would have been better. But yeah, so Doflamingo, definitely one of my favorites. And then we have Ace. I think the Manga Ace is probably the coolest Ace of all the the coolest of all the mangas, because like I said, like a lot of these, like the color contrasts are really good, and that's why I think they're worth a lot too. Is because when you see them in person, it's almost like it's almost like the website just doesn't do it justice, because when you see these in person, it really pops out. It looks fantastic. It's all shiny, and I think it just looks really good. And personally, like as a collector, I'd love to have some of these, but they're just so expensive, man. They're so expensive. But I mean, even in the background, you kind of see. I'm not going to spoil it or anything, but those of you guys who know, you know. But in the background, you see the depiction of what happened. So it's a really interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. And then we have Pudding. I think all the SPs look amazing in their own right, but some of them that are like the ones that are, I think, more vibrant, I think are probably the best ones. I think like, and we're gonna look at a few of them in succession to this. But I mean, and just look at it like this. Like, look at all these colors. Like I've always been like a fan of like the vibrant colors. So like even when I was a kid. For example, like Pokemon cards, right? When I was a kid, I used to love Pokemon cards. They were so bright and like vibrant, and they did a really good job like contrasting everything. And I think they do a really good job here too. I mean, look at the colors on this and like how it all pops and blends together, and just I don't know. I think it just looks really good. And I think when people like try to clog up like a frame too much, I think that's when it becomes a big problem for me, because it just looks like clunky and it looks too busy. But I think they do a good job of just like having the personality kind of show through the like the supporting drawings, right? If that makes sense, without making it too busy, I guess. I think that's what I really like about the SPs in general. Like they're all like this in their own regard. And we'll check out another one. Linlin right here. So look at it right this. Obviously vibrant, pink's a vibrant color, yellow's a vibrant color, but they do a really good job of just having all these like really nice like background things to support like their personality or like their domain or territory. And I think it just looks really good. And even in person, like I said, like they don't do them justice, but in person these look just so good. Like every time someone drops this on me, as much as I hate this, every time someone drops this on me and they have the SP, I just look at it. I literally like take it and hold it to my face real quick and just look at it, because it just looks really good. Like I'm a big I'm a big like art like aficionado. And of course, Carrot. Everyone knows I'm a furry, bro. Everyone knows that I'm a furry, and it doesn't get much better than this. I'll tell you that much. I mean, come on, guys. Everyone tell Small Hat Chris. Everybody tell him, bro, to see this picture right here and tell me that he doesn't think Carrot's a baddie, because it's impossible. There's literally no way that you can tell me Carrot's a baddie, or that you can tell me Carrot is not a baddie. I mean, bro. I mean, look at the curvature, bro. Look at the curvature and tell me that's. Oh, come on, bro. And the ears, Come on, guys. Just quit playing, bro. Quit playing. I'm tired of the denial, by the way. I'm tired of the denial that like Carrot is not like one of the baddest in the show. So like we're gonna put that to rest right now. This proves it. I'm pointing like you guys can see it. This proves it right here. Look at this. And then also the colors are good. Carina, bro, come on, bro. I mean, dude, what? They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. Like this car, like this is insane. I don't even know who this is, bro. Like I've seen the whole thing. I couldn't tell you who this is. But she a baddie though. That's all I know. Pudding. I think the artwork is just really good. I think the artwork is just really good for this. Like I said, I love like the close-up leaders, like the close-up face style leaders. I don't like the leaders where like they have like the supporting cast behind them, like for example like Queen and Crocodile, the Lakers Crocodile, Showtime Croc. I like when it's just like the leader and you can just see it like very clearly. And I just think, I don't know. I think as the game has progressed, I think they've done a much better job of like bringing to life these characters in like a way that most aren't able to do. I mean, I think this just looks really clean. You know, there's not a lot of text that like block the card either. It just looks really good. I think it looks fantastic. This, I used to be like really jealous of people that like had this whenever they would play Red and they would drop this on me, because you know, they have this, they had Frankie, they have Chopper, the blocker. I love like Chinese New Year or like I know this isn't Chinese New Year, but like the Chinese or Japanese style like old school art. I think it looks really good. And when you have like a blinged out like red deck with this in it, not only is Brooke my favorite character, it just looks fantastic. It's just like, it's like a simple style of artwork, but it looks really good in person. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like I said, that's Vivi's job. Like Vivi is like, he's an art teacher, right? Like that's his like bread and butter. I just go, looks good. And I'm hoping, I don't know, I'm just kind of bringing this to light because I thought this would be fun. O-Nami, I think this is definitely one of my favorites for sure. I think O-Nami, I mean, just look at this. It looks fantastic. I actually have playmats that we're still selling with like this theme right here, like the Lunar New Year theme, and I just think it looks really good. I've always been like a fan of like the lanternish type of thing, like from Tangled. That was a good vibe actually. There's one here in Vegas I'm gonna go to in November, like a little lantern fest. I think that's really cool. But like with the lanterns, the colors, like the way it pops, I just think it looks fantastic. I love most of the SPs in this game. I think it looks just really good. Of course, Rebecca, just enough said. Yeah. And then Hiyori. I think Hiyori looks really good too. And this is more so of like the Brooke, how it's like a little bit more old school. It looks a little bit more old school. It's a lot further back. It's like a more of a portrait, but it just looks like very like gentle. It looks like very like gentle coloring, and I don't know. It's just like a very like tranquil type of like design. I really like it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. I think all the artwork that I brought up today is, I think this is probably the best that I've seen, but I could have others that I'm not thinking of. So let me know if if that changed. But yeah.